Raheem Morris, in his first team meeting with the Atlanta Falcons as their head coach, has already won over the hearts of many fans. And when I came across his clip on Instagram of his first team meeting, I wanted to get some pads and go suit up for the Atlanta Falcons, man. He gives me Mike Tomlin vibes. When he talks, it definitely is powerful. He definitely is a really good speaker. He knows how to get you motivated. He knows how to grab the attention of the room. And a lot of things that he said in this first team meeting, I don't think it's just players talk, or coaches talk. Because, when every head coach first gets hired by a new team, they always got to give this rah-rah speech. And most of the times, even when it sounds good, it doesn't lead to success on the field. But when I listen to Raheem Morris talk in this first team meeting, I believe him. You can hear the passion. You can hear the want, the drive to succeed, and the willingness to do everything that it takes to accomplish that, even if that includes putting his ego aside. He emphasized how the coaches have to do their job. They have to develop the players. They have to put the players in the best position to succeed, not just for their team, but even if it's for somewhere else. That's love. I got a lot of respect for that. You just want the best for the players on your team. And all you want to do is make sure that they can succeed. That's way different from Arthur Smith. He never put guys like B. John Robinson and Kyle Pitts in position to succeed. He was putting these random dudes that I never heard before that were going off like Jonnu Smith. Are you kidding me? You got all these talented players and you're not going to use them? Definitely like the sound of that. And he also said he wants the Falcons to be world class in everything they do and carrying themselves in a world class way, from the coaching staff to the players to the guys in the front office, including the owner. He has a vision, and you can hear it. And with the way that he sounded, in this first team meeting, from the clip that I watched on Instagram, I believe he's going to work in Atlanta. It was a 6-minute clip. I got a 45-second little segment that I pulled from it that I really want you guys to listen to, so you guys can understand why I feel this way about Raheem Morris and why I believe he's going to thrive in Atlanta.
Be a part of this thing. It's constant communication. It's collaboration. It's all of the words that you heard us talking about, right? This is the vision. This is what we sold. This is the plan. As players, now it's on you. How close can we get in this room? How close can we become? How much further can we go? How much more of a leader can you be, AJ? How much more vocal can you be? How can we do it, Koo, all together? How do we form these relationships when we're in the weight room? We're running with Griff. How do we do those things? We got to make that look different, right? The difference in the NFL is the people sitting in these seats. You guys make the difference. You guys change everything. You guys determine winning. Nobody else. Not the outside world at all. The people in these seats. The people sitting around this thing.
I mean, are you kidding me? We have to give Raheem Morris a huge round of applause, man. Because what he just said there is what you need as a head coach to succeed. Raheem Morris has a vision. He wants people to hold each other accountable. If a player wants to come up and call out a coach, they're welcome to do it. And they're not going to get any pushback from it. But when they get called out by the coaches for not holding up their end of the bargain, then that's when they have to hold themselves accountable. Raheem Morris, this is his second opportunity being a head coach. He was a head coach of the Buccaneers way back at the start of the early 2010s. And he had one 10-win season, and then after that, it completely went left. He is 40-something years old now. He was very young when he got his first coaching opportunity. I'm pretty sure he wasn't talking the way that we just saw him in this first team meeting with the Atlanta Falcons back then when he was giving his first team meeting with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You get somebody who wants the best for his players, but you also have somebody who is willing to do everything that it takes to win. You know, somebody who's trying to build a great culture. Raheem Morris, he has me sold. I know that this is all coaches speak, and a good amount of these coaches know how to talk really well, but when it comes to being able to actually hold up their talk on the field, it always goes left. You know, I remember a few years ago, the Miami Hurricanes, I'm a Hurricanes fan, right? We hired Manny Diaz, and he had one of the most epic introductory speeches that I've ever heard. He said that you can either come to Miami and win championships, or you can go elsewhere and get your ass kicked every time you play Miami. And hearing that had me just so amped up about the future of Miami football under Manny Diaz, and massive disappointment. But I don't think the same is going to happen with Raheem Morris, him being the head coach of the Falcons, because this is his second go-around. This is definitely somebody who has matured, somebody who has learned from their mistakes, and he is well respected in the NFL ranks. A lot of coaches, players that have worked with him, played under him, have nothing but great things to say. They say he's a great leader of men, and he's a great coach. And something that you always hear Mike Tomlin say, and some of the best coaches say, is that there's nothing called a player that doesn't fit in their system. Good coaches find a way to make a player fit. There's no such thing as a player that... Does it piss you off how much you pay for your monthly phone bill? Why are you getting frustrated when our partner Mint Mobile has plans as low as $15 a month that give you unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network? Stop getting frustrated with how much you spend on your monthly phone bill and go to trymintmobile.com/JT Sports in description and pinned comment down below to get access to premium wireless for only $15 a month. That's only $15 a month. Switching to Mint is easy. It only takes 15 minutes to do. If you're pissed off with how much you pay for your monthly phone bill, switch to Mint Mobile today and go to trymintmobile.com/JT Sports in description and pin comment down below to get premium wireless for only $15 a month. Stop getting upset with how much you spend on your monthly phone bill and switch to Mint Mobile today. Isn't ready. It's their job to get them ready. It's their job to coach them up, because that's what coaches are supposed to do. That's the job description of a coach, to develop. And a lot of these coaches are lazy. They don't want to do it. They just want to call the plays and make all the players do all the work without putting in extra time to develop the team chemistry. You know, to make sure that they're building the right culture. Arthur Smith was never a culture guy to me. He was always one of those rocket scientist kind of dudes where he has the pencil in his ear, he has the play sheet in front of him, and he's always one of those X's and O's super strategy guys who struggles to connect with players, who struggles to develop relationships with players. You know? And you kind of saw with the Marcus Mariota thing. If you go and you watch the QB1 or the Netflix quarterback docuseries that they did from last season, he's not really personable. Raheem Morris is personable. Raheem Morris is somebody who is going to be able to help the Falcons win those one-possession games, something that they had a hard time doing last season. So I love everything that I've heard from Raheem Morris in his first team meeting. You guys let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about Raheem Morris, and do you guys believe he's going to succeed as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons?